know what? Water's wet.
You see? You can see through water. You can pour water.
Something's floating in water.
Water mixes with lots of things. Water can flow downhill. Look, water's splashing. You turn on the faucet, and wow, water. But water can be found in so many places. Where else can you find water? Tastes good. We all use water. How do you use water? All living things need water. Watch our raindrop and see.
Everything needs water to sip. My flower's in bloom. It's thirsty, I assume. My dog's bowl is dry. I sigh. Oh my. My goldfish is sinking. It needs fluid, I'm thinking. And this empty glass is no help for a thirsty lass. To all of these, give them water, please. On every street and lane, what we really need is rain. Hey, cloud, show us your power to provide a shower. drops and drips give us wonderful sips. For living things like us, rain is glorious.
What do these children and their teacher discover about ice?
So I'm going to hand each of you a piece of ice, and I want you to just hold it in your hands. You're each going to get one, and notice what's happening to it, okay? Why do you suppose it's
so slippery too.
It's slippery. Yes.
It's hard.
There, it's very slippery. Go ahead, Daniel, and get it. Ice is slippery. Does it get more slippery or less slippery, do you think?
I think it gets more slippery.
More slippery, all right.
Yeah.
Very good. Okay, what I'm going to give you now, as you hold it, I'm going to give you a jar, and you're going to get to hold your ice over the jar. What are we going to collect in this jar, you suppose?
Water.
The water. Excellent. We're going to collect the water.
now it's dripping mine.
There you go. We'll let it drip.
Cold.
Yeah, let's go. Let it drip into your cup here. Keep it still.
No, mine is getting a whole bunch of water. Me too.
Now, why do you suppose these ice cubes are melting?
Because it's hot.
It's hot or hard?
Hot.
Yeah, your hands are making it warm, and when the ice cube gets warm, what happens to it?
It melts.
And it's getting all this water into our jar. What's
If you
happening?
close your hands and the air gets warmer, it melts.
Okay.
It's real small.
Oh, look at these ice cubes now. Put them out in your hand and let's look at all of them. It's in the middle. Interesting. Now look at how this one is just... Do you see anything that's different about any of them? You notice
I
the
did.
bubbles in yours? What do you notice?
They're smaller.
They're small.
Mine is real small.
Yours is very small, or real small. That's true.
Oh. Oh, baby. Look at you worms are. Look how small.
Look at what we've done.
Look how
It
small I
started
am.
off like this, and with just a little bit of time, look at what has happened.
It's gone.
Yours is gone. Did you drop it?
No.
Is it on the floor? It melted. Oh, great. Now we know some facts about ice cubes. Ice cubes, when you make them be warm, what happens to them?
It melts.
It melts. And what's left over after it melts?
Water.
We have water. Do we have water on our table to prove it?
Yes.
Do we have water on our hands to prove it?
Yes.
Do we have water in our jars to prove it?
Yes.
Excellent. We know that for a fact. Now, what we're going to do now is we're going to see what we can do with this water that we've got. Daniel, what are we going to do?
Pour the water in them.
We're going to
Pour the water in them, then they turn it. Then we put them in the freezer. Then they turn to ice.
Okay. We can put the water in them. Why don't we do that? Each of you can have a space here. Pour some water in.
This one. I only have
That's fine. Just pour all the water you have. That's great.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Look how much water I have.
Mm-hmm. This is a good way to
Is that
compare, isn't it? Now we have our water in our ice tray, right? The water that's from your jars. And what we're going to do is we're going to take this to the freezer. We're going to put it in the freezer, and what do we think will happen to it in the freezer?
I think it'll freeze back to ice.
Okay, what do you think?
It will freeze back to ice.
All right, you agree with Kristen? All right, so it's going to turn into ice. Do we all agree on that then? We think it's going to turn into ice if we put it in a freezer. All right, shall we go? Let's go to the workroom and put it in the freezer. All right, here we go. All right, let's open it carefully. The freezer is the part on top. Excellent. Now what are we going to do here? We're going to put our ice cream tray in there, and we're going to close the door. Okay, and what do we think is going to happen?
Ice.
It's going to turn, the water is going to turn into ice. Okay, I'm going to get this out of the freezer now. It's been in there about an hour. Okay, what was this called? Daniel, let me sit down here. Thank you.
Which one? Ice.
What's this called?
Ice.
This is an ice tray, and we think what is going to have happened here? What do you think?
Turned into ice.
Okay. It was our water, right, from our jars. You're
And
pushing
no.
down on it, and is it hard?
Yeah,
Is it hard again, Kristen?
I was white.
Oh, look at what does she have?
Ice.
Ice. Isn't that neat? Neat?
This is mine.
Yeah.
This is mine.
We turned it back into ice, didn't
There's
we?
a drum. Hey, mine didn't come out.
What would cause a water shortage in your area? How could you conserve water during the water shortage? Would it be smart to take a bath or a shower during the water shortage? With your family's permission, the next time you take a shower, put the stopper in the bathtub. And after the shower, see how much water remains in the tub. Do you think there will be more water in the tub after a bath or after a shower? Talk about it. You try it.
To order Sciences Elementary teacher guides, contact your ITV service agency or send $8 check or money order to AIT Department Sciences Elementary, Box A, Bloomington, Indiana 47402 0120.
Would it be easier to remove the nails without this? When do you use tools? easier for these children to do their work. Compare the tools the children used to the tools these adults used. Tools that make jobs easier are everywhere. How do these tools make work easier? What do these children and their teacher discover about work?
It's our light, right? Well, I'm going to ask you all to try to do some work.
Work.
Yeah, I'm going to ask you to try to do some work. I want to ask you, without hurting yourselves, where you're being safe, could you lift me?
No.
Huh?
No.
Could you lift me, pick me up and lift me?
No.
From sitting here like this?
No. All three of us could.
You think so? Maybe?
I bet. It depends
Really?
on how heavy he is.
Yeah, how heavy I am. And unfortunately, I weigh quite a bit. Do you want to, why don't I scoot here and you come around me and like take my arms and see if you can lift me up without straining or hurting yourselves. Come here. Here. And you maybe want to, Andrew, you get behind me here. Okay, ready? Now don't hurt yourselves. Don't hurt yourselves. Try to lift me up. Okay, don't strain. Go ahead.
No. He's too heavy too. Well, it kind of hurt you if we were just doing it by your arms. Oh, man.
Would you say that I'm light or heavy?
Heavy.
Heavy. Okay, have a seat again.
Oh.
Now, you know there are,
It's heavy.
when we want to do some work like that, or we want to lift something or move something from one place to another, there are some tools that we use in our world to help us do things like that. And we have something right behind us. What is this thing called?
Seesaw.
Seesaw, or teeter-totter. So I'm going to sit on one end of this,
And we try.
and then we'll see if maybe by adding one of you on the other end, or two of you, or three of you, we'll see if you can lift me off the ground.
Oh. Then you're good. And then us two. Then no, all three of us. No, first it's me and then it's us three.
Now,
I have to sit right here.
well, where do you think? Have something to hold on to, just like a horse. Is it working?
No.
Wonder why not? What's happening?
The gravity is. You're so heavy that the gravity is pulled down by you. Yeah. And he's so light the gravity can't go down.
It's not pulling as hard on him.
Andrea, your turn.
All right, who would like to get on next? Okay, Andrea. Sit back behind Andrew and see what happens.
It's like you're gonna break it. Whoa!
Now what happened?
You up and we're down.
Who's down and who's up?
You're up and we're down. We're down and you're up.
Yeah. What do you think helped you do the work there?
When I got on, it made his side a little heavier
It made that side heavier.
and your side lighter.
Yeah. Now, I'm going to do something here. Hold on. Hold on to Andrew. I'm going to scoot back. Now, let's see what happens here. Now I'm going to sit. Now who's up in the air? You are, right? Okay. Do we have anyone else we could add to this?
Whitney.
What do you think, Whitney?
Yes.
You want to give it a try?
Yeah.
All right. Now, can she fit on there?
Yes.
Is there room?
Get up here.
All right. Andrew, what did I challenge you to try to do earlier?
Try to get you up in the air.
Up in the air, off the ground, to do that kind of work, right? Now, what's the tool that we're using here? What is this thing called?
Seesaw.
A seesaw or a teeter-totter, that's right. And is it working?
Yeah.
Get on, Whitney. Yeah, is it working?
Yes.
Are you having to strain yourselves?
No.
No?
At this fire station, these firemen are teaching the children about how they use tools to make their work easier.
What do you use your shovel for?
The shovel we use for overhaul. And by overhaul, I mean is when things fall out from the ceiling and the walls after a fire, we have to clean it all up. So we sweep it up with the broom, we sweep it up with the shovel, bring it out to the garbage can or the dumpster and get rid of it.
Is this a tool?
You might not think of a hose as a tool. We use our hose to get water from one place to another. We have our engineer up front who hooks up to the hydrant, sends us water through the hose up to the nozzle. We also have our bigger hoses for the biggest fires. This is our axe. This is a tool we use to make our job easier.
Why do you use the axe?
The axe we need to either break down a door to get into a burning building or open up a wall if there's a fire inside the wall, or if we have a lot of smoke in a building, we have to let the smoke out somehow. So we'll go up on the roof, we'll chop a hole in the roof, and the smoke will come out the top so we can see.
Watch how these firefighters put out a small house fire. Do the tools you just saw help them do their job? Our fingers are tools, see? But they're not the best tools for eating all foods, are they? Which one of these tools do you think is best for eating this meal? Would it be this one? This one? It could be this one. Or maybe this one. What do you think? At your next meal, tell someone why you use the tool that you do use to eat your food. You try it.
To order Sciences Elementary teacher guides, contact your ITV service agency or send $8 check or money order to AIT Department Sciences Elementary, Box A, Bloomington, Indiana 47402 0120.
Do you know what's holding these pictures to the refrigerator? Why don't they fall down?
This is not attracted. This is attracted. This is not attracted, but it looks like metal. This is attracted. This is a rock that came from the earth, but actually it's a magnet and it came from the earth, and it's called lodestone. And it acts like a magnet. It can pick up things. And here it picks up this. And here it doesn't pick up this. And let's see if this one can do it. And it can. See? Does it fall? And let's see if this one can do it. It can't.
Who first discovered magnetism? One story says that thousands of years ago, a shepherd named Magnus stood on a certain black rock. When he tried to move, he felt something pulling at his sandals. The shepherd was standing on a magnetic rock called lodestone. The lodestone was pulling at the iron nails in his sandals. Some people say that magnets were named after Magnus, the shepherd. This is a lodestone. It is a natural magnet. This one and this one are people-made magnets. See what different types of magnets can do. What do these children and their teacher discover about magnets?
We have a problem here we need to solve. Okay? You know what we got here? What?
Magnet.
And can you see what shape they're in?
Circles.
Okay. Go ahead, pick one up. And put yours back on here. One at a time. Okay, let go of it. Wait a second, what happened there?
They're pushing away.
Let's try Patrice's. Now, wait a second. Look at that. Why is it doing that?
They keep pushing away.
Look at that. Now, how come Christine is staying stuck with mine, but your magnet's not? Your magnet's not. Okay, let's each roll them off. Whoa,
It's stuck together.
it's stuck together. Move around the other ones, see how they interact. Go ahead. There they go.
It's moving.
Whoa! Let's see if we can recreate that. What was happening?
It was moving. It's not keep moving.
Why is it doing that?
Here, try this.
But I saw it flip over and then it connected. Now, are they pushing together or pushing apart from each other?
Pushing apart from each other.
Put on the whole grouping there, Clifton. Okay. There we go. What did we learn here today?
Exercise. Magnets.
Okay. We see that sometimes the magnets stick together.
And sometimes it don't because it's turned over the other way. It don't stick to each other.
Okay. So we see that sometimes they stick together.
They don't. Sometimes they don't.
This is a magnet, the same as our other ones. Except our other ones were shaped like a...
Circle. Square and circle.
Okay, and this one's shaped like a long...
Rectangle.
Okay. Now look at the bar magnet. It has an N
And an S.
and an S on the other end. Now I'm going to start with the N and push it towards the N on this bar magnet that's hanging.
You keep on moving different ways because you can't stick to the same side.
Well, Shauna, what's happening here?
This end pushing this end away, it keep going different ways.
Mm-hmm. Keeps pushing
You got
it
to
away.
push to the end, then the S got to push to the end, then it stick together.
Okay, I'll try that. Why is it doing that?
N and N can stick together.
The N and the N can't stick together. Stefan?
Things that's the same cannot stick together. If it's the same thing, it can't stick together. If it's different, it'll stick together.
If it's different, it'll stick together?
Yes.
So what we see here is that opposites attract each other. And the same poles
Do not stick together because this one keep going around and around.
they repel each other.
Like, is it was different.
Let's
if
try the S and the S.
it still won't stick together because they the same thing.
How powerful are magnets? Have you ever seen magnets work for people in these ways? All right, it's magic trick time. I'm going to teach you a really cool magic trick. Well, it's more like a magnet trick, but it's still pretty cool. Come to me. Yes, come to me. No, instead go away. Go, go, go. I don't want to see you now. Well, come on back. Yes. Don't go away. Come back. Please, come back. Come to me. No, no, instead, I don't want to see it right now. Go away, go away. Come back. Yes. Don't go away, come back. You see how that worked? It's a really neat magic experiment. See if your friends know how you move the paper clips without even touching them. Help them learn more about magnets. You try it.
Elementary Teacher Guides, contact your ITV service agency or send $8 check or money order to AIT Department Sciences Elementary, Box A, Bloomington, Indiana 47402-0120.
Did we explore water? Or I was exploring magnets. I guess it explores both. Oh, it was water first and then magnets. Okay, yeah, so yeah, it was, which is how it goes back to magnets, the last one. I'm losing my mind here. Might as well go for the trifecta, right? And do the last one. Might as well do 3 after this. Just go for it. Alright guys, that is Sciences Elementary 2 for the PlayStation.